What's up, everybody? Daniel Allison, the average dude, episode 250 episodes straight. Fred Blanton, why are you looking at me like that?
Is it really 250?
250, 250. What do you think about that, Fred? Do you think we should do a toast? Can we do a Fred toast? Does Fred have a toast in him this morning?
A toast? Okay, yeah. Let's have a absolute huge toast to 250 first sips.
Let's get it.
Let's go. It actually makes me think of, I believe his name's Ginger Billy.
Ginger Billy. Tell me about Ginger Billy.
He's a comedian. I believe he lives in the Union area, kind of jacked up dude, talks real country. But at one point in time, he took like a Kia Sorento or something.
A Kia, okay.
Some sort of minivan, cut the back off of it.
Yeah.
and turned it into an F250. F-I-T-T-Y. F250.
Hey, that's called getting creative. I love it. Hey, look at here. We've got some regulars piling in. And I want to say how grateful I am, not only for the help to get 250 done, but for all these great people that get on the bus every single morning. Get your mind right. Russ Hammond, good morning. That's 250. That's 250 worth of exclamation marks. Antarctic Mike Pierce, 250. Let's go.
It's safe to say over 1,000 exclamation marks.
Oh, I think that's safe to say over 1,000 exclamation marks, and I'd love to keep it going. Look at this. Good morning, 250. And hey, I like the we've got a little toast, we got a little champagne, we got some magic hands, good stuff. Good morning, Vicky. DJ, good morning, 250. Let's go.
Is that what you call that? Magic hands?
I call them magic hands, yeah. Hey, something magical is going to happen. We're going to make magic out of the mundane. What do you call those hands?
Praise hands, maybe?
Praise hands, magic hands. Hey, it's the same thing. Or not exactly, but hey, Garen, good morning. There needs to be a coffee shop sponsoring this show. Amen, brother.
We have tossed around the idea.
Hey, I'd like to give it a little shout out to the King of Coffee, Tyler Leach, who needs to make it in here. He's creating a great following on LinkedIn with his marketing genius coffeeness. I'm going to say it like that. Yeah. I don't know if that was exactly right, but.
And is he building a brand around coffee, Danny?
He's building a brand around coffee, and he's doing a great job with that. And he's gonna be a part of the show at some point. But I mentioned Tyler and creating a great following because I thought for episode 250, I want somebody who's got a great following. Right? We're out here, we're creating content, but we don't have the following. We got a few people, but we want a few more. So we want to learn something from someone that has done a lot of very cool things. And I'm so excited and so happy to have Michelle Fitzgerald join us this morning. Here she is.
Hi, guys. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm going to put you in the middle, Michelle.
Okay. Sandwich.
That's right. I've already had a really good conversation with you this morning. I connected with you on LinkedIn. I read some of your posts. I love your energy. I love what you're doing on LinkedIn. You're not too much younger than the average dude and Freddie, but you're doing a lot of cool things. So thank you for joining us this morning.
Oh my gosh, thank you for having me. I appreciate it. And I was talking to you this morning that I don't do a lot of podcasts that aren't mine because it's all about alignment for me. So you guys, I looked into your stuff and we're kind of aligned with mindset and I was like, something spoke to me. I was like, all right, let's do this one. So
well,
here we are.
I feel like you're telling us that we're big time now.
I'm telling you that you have a pull, not a push.
Yeah, I like that. Now, Michelle, tell us. It seems like you've been doing a lot of work on mindset. So
yeah.
You have done a lot of different things in your career. You've been in business development. You've been helping wire the world before it went wireless, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And,
I have a long story, and we are not going to get out the tissues, but I'll start it off. I came from a rough childhood, troubled childhood, complete poverty, single mother, had my first child when I was 15. So my story has a lot of depth, right? And I come at it today with all of this gratitude for what I get to do and what I get to build, and how that adversity weighed against me so much in my life that it's conditioned me with the mindset that it takes to own it. And here we are. So there's like, 17 years of content there. So I wanted to keep it to the point.
No, I like it, but hey, on a 15-minute show, that's a great idea. But it's all about overcoming. I mean, what you said, you started out with a rough childhood, and sometimes that fires people up to do more. Sometimes it crushes them.
Sometimes.
But through life, we have that ebb and flow, but we're all going to have something that we have to overcome, don't we? At some point. So to hear someone that has overcome, that starts seeing a brighter future after a rough, that's always inspiring. Is that what you think resonates with people? Your ability to be real?
I think if you peel back the onion to the fundamental human level of things, we are all the same in a way of what our wants, our needs, our desires. They may be different. We may be cut a little different because of our experiences, but those certain human fundamentals are the same. And once you understand that, which is where it comes into brand building, you can kind of peel back the rawness to it and understand what connects with people. And the polished things, they don't connect. I mean, you can canva it away, you can hire somebody to make the best videos in the world. They're not connecting to people at that level. And that's my superpower.
I love that. Fred, I know you got to say something, and I'm going to keep talking if you don't.
Well, when do you think you realized that? Like you were conditioned, you had experienced some stuff that other people hadn't.
Well, we all come to this very rude awakening in life at some point, hopefully, right? Otherwise, we just kind of stay asleep.
Wake up call.
Yeah, right. And I'm going to say my quote. I know you didn't bring it up yet, but the only way to predict the future is to create it. That is Abraham Lincoln. So, I believe in manifestation, in mindset, in committed action aligned with highest intention. And that's where it's at. That's where the money lives. That's where the power is, the magic is. And if you can get momentum going on that, the universe opens up for you. And I'm not talking woohoo. I'm talking that's reality.
I want to give a shout out to Game Time, First Sip, Middleman Matt. Thanks for joining us. Antarctic Mike says, love her story. I do too. I read the story and I wanted to hear more. Let's see what Vicky Watts says. A pull, not a push. Yes, make sure our attitude does not get in the way of our gratitude or the past to dictate our future by failing to use it as fuel to help others and move us forward.
All right, Vicky.
Yeah. So it's amazing when we overcome something, like let's just say we overcome ourselves to get out and do like we did this morning and get the F3 workout in, right, Fred? We overcome ourselves, and then you have energy because you've overcome something. And then you have energy to give. Your cup's overflowing because you have overcome yourself or something. So I do agree with you, Michelle. It is something about connecting and energy flow. Mm-hmm. Because when we're really connected in a good conversation, in a good room, on a great team, the energy, because we are really closer. And I think that only comes if we're real.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And that's what's broken in marketing, right? People are terrified to take off the mask and be real. And to connect with that is actually the superpower of getting your message out there, of connecting with your tribe, of the people that want what you can offer in that natural way. And I think it's so powerful, but it's scary. Okay. Because if you're not there, it's terrifying. You've been conditioned your whole life. I hear it all the time. I work in corporate America. I can't say this, my job. I can't do this. This is who I want to be, but I'm so conflicted. Yeah, I get it. But it's a choice, right? And at some point you either stay where you are and you stay comfortable, or you make a choice and you own it and you peel back the onion. And once you start seeing the results of that, you start getting it and you start building the confidence and you build the muscle, right? Because there's going to be people that don't like it. They just don't like you. They don't like it. They don't like you. And it's because they see that side, and it's almost a, how do you say, like a, gosh, I wish I could do that kind of adversity.
Yeah, it brings up some interesting feelings in others.
Right. And you have to be willing to stand on that and not make content to please people, but to make it to get your message out.
And that's tough because, like you say, I'm a born people pleaser. Thank you, Mama. And what
I was her. I've been there. I'm a nurturer for sure, but I know I have discernment now and knowing where to nurture.
Because if we are ourselves, if we're constantly trying to wear that mask so that you'll like who I am, then you don't know who you are. You've been wearing a mask the whole time, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
And so then when you take that off, you be yourself, and then people are like, they either like it or not like it. But it does hurt when they don't like it. It still hurts.
100% it hurts. It's painful.
But it's
that's the price you pay for having that freedom, right?
Yeah, Fred, it's just it doesn't hurt as bad when they reject us.
You got a bunch of people that like it, and then a couple that don't.
That's right.
Who cares about the couple?
Exactly.
But we still, let's be real, we see the foolery of what it is about to try to please everybody. That is an endless, never ending game. It's just simply not going to work. We know that, but it still does hurt. We still have that within us. And I have found, Michelle, and maybe you can speak to this, just observing that within me, right? Just observing the fact and calling it like it is. Man, here I go again. Right. I'm chasing my tail, and I can't get too upset. I just blame Mama and keep it at that.
Well, it's kind of like the praise and acceptance cycle, right?
That's right.
Praise and acceptance. And when you do not provide that validation to yourself on your own, you seek it outside of yourself. And that's the trap a lot of people get into.
Oh yeah. We have to, if we feel good. What were you going to say, Fred?
Oh, it just made me think of you instantly.
Oh, did it?
The average dude.
Why don't you think of yourself sometimes, buddy? I mean, come on, man. Hey, I want to say good morning to Ken. Ken, good morning there. Let's go. Love that energy. Love the exclamation marks. Yes, not everyone is going to like us. We have to check ourselves. We have to get over ourselves and get on with our mission.
Oh my gosh. I love Vicky. She's awesome.
I agree. We love Vicky too. She's been recruiting for our event and doing a lot of cool things. So thank you for being here, Vicky. And
won't people believe in your brand more? A true belief if you're actually real, not only in your content, but when you're outside of your content,
it's so
you're the
logically
same.
silly, but I just don't get it. I mean, people, they see the mask, it's, if you want to buy the polished cookie, then buy it. But I'm telling you, marketing is changing and people want to know who you are, who they're working with. There's so many scams and not getting what you paid for and people trying to take advantage of people. When you show up real, like, you don't have to tell that story. You don't have to sell anything. It's more about alignment.
I want to talk about this real quick here as we close up our 15-minute bus ride into the day. It seems like that people. You know what? I've lost my train of thought. I had something really good.
Are we on the bus? Or are we off the bus?
You know what? I thought y'all were my friends. I started this with a state of gratitude, and now y'all have ruined my whole day. You know what? This has been great. It's a great 15 minutes to smile a little bit, laugh a little bit, to see all these great people. Antarctic Mike said, all people want to take the mask off, and we really do. And what I was going to say, with AI making everything so intellectualized and so perfect looking, right? We can be human beings, and like people are like, oh yeah, I'm not very smart. I am an average, person that average things. And hey, Mike Franz, love you guys. That is why I like your brand. Thank you. Love it, y'all. Thanks, Mike. Thank you, Michelle Fitzgerald.
Thank you so much, guys. I felt like it was short,
great.
but
I love your vibe. I love your vibe, Michelle. Thank you so much. Fred, final thought.
Oh, well, I can tell you the quote slapped me in the face today. The only way to predict the future is to create it.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Get out there, create it, put sand in your